Hey, this is America starting 5.
Oh, it's my favorite.
A novel point, a novel idea for somebody who's, a supporter of Trump. But there are people who are capable of being related and not having ethical interests.
There's many things that I don't stand by that Trump did. Trump has done things that are racist. I'm a black woman first, so always understand that. But I do say that I have many conservative values that I will talk to you about. And so if you look at your network that you're standing behind, yes, and when you look at your network that you're standing behind, you're saying that you look at Chris Cuomo.
I feel like that's an oxymoron, a black Republican.
Oh. You feel like it's an oxymoron? I do. Why? Your friend right here is a Republican.
We had this conversation many times.
You do, and you say you feel like it's an oxymoron that you're Catholic, but you also are pro-life.
Very good. Oh. I love bold conservatism, man. It is.
That was spicy.
It's so good. It really does. In your face.
Is Sonny just paid to say things that are just terrible and crazy?
Yes.
I mean, that's what I feel.
The answer
like.
is yes.
I think that's the reason why that show's getting canceled anyway. But look, to a broader perspective, the views of The View are not indicative of most people. That's just people who want to be on the left side of politics, who do not want people to start thinking about their politics outside of demographics or outside of their social status or whatever the case might be. Honestly, when I listen to them, I always think about how they're still living in the caste system or the caste view of the world. Like, you can only think this way if you're in this category. And if you step out of that, then somehow the problem is you. When the truth is, Sonny, the problem is you, baby. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's the truth. She's the problem because she refuses to even allow any other type of thought. And if you can't allow other thoughts to exist, then you don't really believe in democracy. You don't believe in representative government. What you believe in is authoritarianism, that there can't be another way of thinking, another way of viewing things.
And she doesn't believe in black excellence either. Nope. Because their definition of black excellence as long as you're a Democrat or as long as you're a liberal. So that means what we've done gets completely excluded from history. And that's not, black excellence on both sides of the aisle is exactly just that. But black excellence is also American excellence.
Look at us.
Yes.
We're an example of what can happen. You dream, you work, you fail, you keep coming back, and you encourage other people to do the same.
The black middle class is reforming. Black families are reforming again. And I think that's part of the reasons why you're starting to see these demographic shifts in politics and in polling. Because now you're seeing family restoration, you're seeing wealth building, you're seeing business creation. And people looking around like, they're saying like, okay, now wait a minute. I know my parents voted Democrat or my friends did, but I'm making money. I'm building something for myself. Yeah. I want my kids to have a certain life. I want my community to look a certain way and to grow and evolve and be better. And these policies from the Democrats aren't doing any of that. No. If anything, what they're doing is they're trying to diminish the things I'm trying to create. And I think that's why you're seeing that shift in politics, because of the reformation of the black middle class, because of the reformation of black families in America.
Well, Byron, let me just say this. I think this is totally true. I personally believe that Sonny is not just talking about black, fill in the blank. It's really about control. People are very, very worried on the liberal side that we are free and now we get to make our own decisions. Someone has to be paid to keep us in our places. And if we don't stay, it is hard for them to control us.
By the time I get to the color of my skin based on what I've done in my life, I am a veteran. I am a husband. I am a father. We are Apache pilots. That's right. We've earned multiple master's degrees from very good schools. We are Congress people. And by the time I get to the color of my skin, and I'm black and I'm proud, I'm at like 10 or 11.
That's right.
Because I have all these things first, and to marginalize who I am cheapens everything else that I've ever done in my entire life. Right. And that's insulting.
And what's more insulting is we didn't just show up here, right? It took 400 years of struggle and strife. And regardless of how we got here, each of us got here through slavery. You diminish the sacrifices of our ancestors.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
When you put us in a box that is only qualified by our color.
Yeah, I preached a sermon on Sunday, this past Sunday, Black History Month for a black church, and one of the things I said was looking at the struggle of the Jewish people, 400 years of slavery, looking at that 400 years of slavery for us. Sometimes when there's an ocean in front of you and there's an army behind you, history says you die. But if you believe in his story,
that's right.
Because my primary identifier is as a child of the Most High God. As a child of the Most High God, if there's an ocean in front of me and an army behind me, Good news. He parts the Red Sea.
Tim, I knew you were a preacher. I knew you had the benediction in you. When I walk through a door, people see that I'm black. I mean, you can't hide it. It is what it is.
You, man, especially you.
Man, stop. Anyway, you can't hide it. It's what it is.
You ain't hiding from nobody.
But the successes that I have in my life, that's because of the work. That's because of the commitment. That's because of the opportunities and the doors that some were open, some were slightly open, some were barely open. But once I get my toe in,
it's over.
Then I can do something. And it is really, for all of us, it's the success of our parents. Yes. Because our parents put us all in position so that we can then build our lives on their shoulders.